Imagine this. At the beginning, everything felt electric. The conversations lasted for hours, the looks were charged, the chemistry was undeniable. And then, slowly, something started to fade. Not because of one big argument, not because of betrayal or drama, it just disappeared. If you've ever wondered why a woman who once felt deeply connected now feels distant, colder, or emotionally checked out, this episode is for you. Because in most cases, it's not a lack of love that kills chemistry. It's a few subtle but powerful mistakes that quietly turn attraction off. Today we're talking about 3 mistakes that kill chemistry in women, and how to fix them. And stay until the end, because the third one is where most relationships silently lose their spark. The first mistake is losing emotional tension. In the early stages of a relationship, there's curiosity, unpredictability, emotional movement. A woman doesn't know everything about you yet, and that uncertainty creates excitement. Over time, many relationships slip into emotional autopilot. The conversations become predictable. The energy becomes flat. Everything is safe, familiar, and emotionally neutral. The problem is this: chemistry doesn't survive on comfort alone. Emotional safety is important, yes, but without emotional stimulation, attraction slowly fades. So how do you fix this? By bringing presence back into the connection. Real curiosity, deep conversations that go beyond routines and logistics. Asking her what she thinks, what she feels, what's changing inside her. Chemistry returns when a woman feels emotionally engaged, not taken for granted. When she feels like there's still something to discover, not because you're distant, but because you're alive emotionally. The second mistake is emotional unresponsiveness. This one is subtle but devastating. A woman opens up about her feelings, her stress, her fears, and instead of emotional connection, she gets silence, dismissal, or quick solutions. Many people think they're being strong or practical in these moments, but what a woman often needs is not fixing, it's resonance. When her emotions don't meet empathy, she slowly stops sharing them. And when emotional sharing disappears, chemistry follows. Fixing this doesn't mean becoming a therapist or absorbing her emotions. It means simple emotional validation. Statements like, "That sounds really hard," or "I can see why that affected you," create safety and closeness. When a woman feels emotionally received, her attraction doesn't just stay, it deepens. Emotional connection is fuel for chemistry, not a replacement for it. The third mistake, and this one is critical, is losing your own identity and energy. Many people believe that devotion means merging completely into the relationship, canceling personal goals, dropping passions, making the relationship the center of everything. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Attraction needs polarity. It needs individuality. When someone slowly disappears into the relationship, the chemistry fades with them. Women are drawn to people who have direction, inner drive, and a sense of self. Not because they're unavailable, but because they're grounded. When you reconnect with your passions, your growth, your purpose, you bring fresh energy into the relationship, and that energy is deeply attractive. The fix here isn't distance, it's balance. A relationship thrives when 2 whole individuals choose each other, not when one disappears for the other. Here's what's important to understand. Chemistry doesn't vanish overnight. It fades through emotional neglect, predictability, and loss of self. And the good news? In many cases, it can be rebuilt, not through manipulation, not through games, but through awareness, emotional presence, and authenticity. If this resonated with you, and you want to understand relationships on a deeper emotional level, not just what goes wrong, but why, make sure to subscribe to Decode Love. This channel is about decoding attraction, connection, and emotional dynamics in a way that actually makes sense. We're not here for cliches. We're here for clarity. Subscribe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next episode.